Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Big. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Ball. Rodriguez, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Ball.
That one just misses. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two on the way. That one misses.
Ball 4,
so a leadoff
base.
walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Riley Green. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Green launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Shanuel. And there's 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
At the plate, Colt Keith.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. In there for strike 1. Perez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ground ball up the middle. Takes it to the base for the force out. Inning over. Tigers strand a pair. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Detroit, Reese Olson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Stepping in, Nolan Shanuel.
First baseman, number 18.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 pitch and 1 out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a dangerous group, Chris. Hitters who can barrel up the baseball are all over this lineup. No surprise this team leads the league in slugging percentage right now.
Boom, pitcher's got to be ready out of the starting gates because this lineup isn't shy. They attack and provide enough exit velocity to slug the ball all over the diamond.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! He muscles that one out the opposite way. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, you saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
One down. Here's Joe Adell, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. In the air to left center. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto. Neto was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one popped up. Dingler. And the inning is over. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Now 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Parker Meadows.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Meadows wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now here is Zach McKinstry. Pitch
Ball.
misses there.
No, that's it.
And that is ball 1. Popped up. Shanaway. And there's 2 away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
McGonigal in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. McGonigal turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Ball.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Into center. Trout on his horse. Reaching for it and brings it in. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 2nd, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. There's a swing and a drop. That one hops against the fence. Relay throw to second, and he's there with a double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
One out, runner at second. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Man at second. cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Singy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog. Anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Little Tony on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up they'll find a hole.
Here comes Torque to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
No.
Man at first, 1 away. That one's in there. And the count's even at 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. It really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Colt Keith.
Ball. No.
Tied up here in the early going. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball. No.
In the dirt. The 3-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Ball 4.
And
Take your
ball
base.
4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Checks over to first. Back safely. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 2-1.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. One run across, coming home. The relay throw. And he's out.
On the tag, you're out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. We get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Angels 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman, Nolan.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. This one's smoked on its way out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Trout.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time out.
Trout recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
With right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
1. And it's fouled away. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Tosses the first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back in Anaheim, start of the 4th, Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
McKinstry at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. A walk, and he's also singled.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone off the racks in center. Touch him all time. A 2-run homer. Home run number 30 on the year. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 6-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top man working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
No, that's the ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's in there. That's strike one. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off with his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Colt Pete will hit next. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got it. Good job of damage control right there. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Hard hit right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman,
Oswald Peraza digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. The Tigers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That misses. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Dardo. On the ground, could be 2. On a second, they get 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4. Tigers 6 and the Angels 4. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Rodriguez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Way out front for strike 2.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Catcher Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
Close,
No.
but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. In the air, foul off first. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Parker Meadows. He's already homered here in this one. Looks like he wants the signs again. The Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Drew
Angels,
Pomeranz will
number
take over
13.
here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
And now Zach McKinstry. That's off the
that's a
inside
ball.
corner. Ball 1. On the ground.
No, that's foul.
And foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Here's a 1-1.
No.
And a swing and a miss. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now 7-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
I've been running up the plate through the back door. Feel like Shaq when he snapped and broke the backboard.
Back here at Angel Stadium. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Next to hit, Nolan Schanuel. Olsen checks over to first, and he's back. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Here's Mike Trout.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His second home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 7-7. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He's flexing his power with another home run. Not surprising when you've got that kind of heart, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Reese Olson out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Will Vest gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Joe Adell now at the plate. Well, be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Adell working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, he could be in for something really special.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now, here is Zach Neto.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Verlander preparing to come on if needed. Holton warming up as well. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Soler in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. hit in the air, center field. Meadows settles under it. And that is that. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. We're through 5. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown bringing in flavor. That's spicy.
Back in Anaheim. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Digging in, Kevin McGonigal.
Second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Good eye in that spot. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next to the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Neto. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. Just missed. This to center field, but won't make it there after the bad jump. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers lead 1. Still tied. 7-7. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Verlander.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Meadows snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Out there to center. Meadows under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. And we are tied 7-7.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Sefferjon. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Drive.
And that's it for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball.
Just
No,
missed.
too low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Ball
That
3.
one missed. Swings, and this one's flared. Hauls it in, 1 away. And the batter now, Wenzel Perez.
Ball. No.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Upstairs. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Base knock center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Tigers.
Dylan Dingler digs in now. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw
No, no,
there.
no. Hey.
Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Up the middle. Moore gets it to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's going to be Parker Meadows. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Chases that one upstairs.
Ball.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. That one just missing inside. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. 1 left for Detroit. And this remains a 7-all tie. We're back, and here we go, Siggy. Late innings tie ball game, rubber match of the series. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, Boo. 2 hungry teams coming down the stretch. Let's see who steps up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Inside, almost got him. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Angels. First
Back to the top of the order. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Verlander, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. swing and a high fly ball to left. Green on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we are tied 7-7.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brent Suter.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry.
Ball inside.
Next
No.
offering misses, and the count now 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Ball.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A 2-run shot. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 9-7.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
1 down. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. In the air, right field. Adele moving back for this one. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball.
Really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. Tigers 9 and the Angels 7. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes.
Now pitching
now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Leading off, Joe Adell. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kenley Jansen, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Herder, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. They'll show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Angels held in check. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one in the air. And it's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Dylan Dingler. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Look out, almost got him upstairs. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe, 1 for 3. And that is out of play.
Ball outside.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. The Tigers trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Angels with only one out left.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
d'Arnaud in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Oh, 2 now. Ripped to third. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.